Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to Boss Up Academy. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. Also, like us on Facebook, like us on Instagram, and keep up with these updates because we'll continuously update you on the SBA, all things business. Also, check out our podcast. Boss Up or Lose Out is on all platforms, Spotify, Stitcher, iTunes, it's everywhere. But I do want to talk to you today about PPP and EIDL loans. Both through the SBA for self-employed people, but people keep getting them mixed up and they don't really understand them. PPP is the Paycheck Protection Plan, where you will go through your banker or lender to get that loan. It's just like buying a car. You know how the dealership will send out your loan applications to several places? You need to do the same thing because some of your smaller banks, or funding agencies that do not have as much business, a lot of them can process your application a lot faster. So I would suggest that you go ahead and apply through multiple places. Do not waste these last 2 days because by Wednesday, they're almost 100% sure that they'll have additional funding. So don't think just because they're out of money now that they won't get the additional funding. You want to have your application in place so then that way, when they do get the funding, your application could be already approved and it just has to go to SBA. The EIDL is where most people apply for the $10,000 grant, but now they have scaled that back to $1,000 per employee up to 10 employees to the $10,000. But that grant is directly through SBA. So you can go on the SBA's website. They have where you can check on that. And what they'll do is you may be granted additional funding, but that grant was just for the emergency part that will be taken out of your loan. So you got two opportunities, not to mention if you go through a SBA preferred lender, you want to look on their site for their preferred lender list. And if your bank isn't on there, you may want to, and this will be an opportunity for you to establish a relationship with another funding source. So remember that in difficulty lies opportunity. So this may be where you can spread your wings and get more funding, and you can get maybe a micro loan or some of the other loans that SBA offers that you wouldn't traditionally know about because you're not in the know or you didn't realize what SBA had to offer. So take advantage and learn as much as you can about what SBA can offer to you. And I would tell you to apply for everything, even your unemployment. The unemployment, a lot of states haven't issued unemployment to self-employed people, and they're saying that money is coming from a different fund. So there is delays within the states for unemployment. So make sure that you get as much assistance as possible. Make sure you take advantage of all programs that are available to you so that you can get the funding you need to leverage yourself in this pandemic.